Hey, and welcome back to the Easy Breezy Boss Life, where we talk about all things leadership, delegation, and building a business that doesn't break you. So let me tell you about something that happened a while back. I had this week where everything felt like it was falling apart. You know, you're having one of those bad weeks, right? I had one of those. So a client was confused about deliverables, and we had a team member who missed a deadline. The copy was off for an email campaign, like an email sequence. And then to add gasoline to the fire, our systems glitched in the middle of an email launch sequence. So I guess you could safely say that was classic chaos, right? So what did I do? As soon as things went wrong, I jumped in and I fixed the copy, I fixed the email issue, I talked to the client directly, I sent a Loom video to the team, I patched it all up like a pro. And by the end of the day, everything was okay again, which is great. But you know who wasn't okay? Me. I wasn't okay. Because a week later, guess what? The same issues happened. The same problems came up. It was the same problem, but it took place on a different day. And then that's when it hit me. Even though I was trying to be a good leader, I wasn't really fixing the problems. I was just fixing the symptoms. So I think I was being a good leader because I was fixing the problems, but I wasn't being a great leader, right? And here's the big truth that I want to unpack today. Because good leaders fix problems, but great leaders, they take a step back, they figure out what's causing the problem, and then they fix that. Or better yet, they involve their team in creating a system to fix the problem in a way that it will prevent that problem from rising again. Big difference between fixing the problem and fixing the symptoms. So good leaders, they are doers. They see something broken and they jump in to fix it, and that's admirable. It shows heart. It actually shows ownership. But you know what else it shows? It shows a pattern of a problem recurring, right? Because if you're fixing the same thing over and over, you're not actually leading. You're just patching leaks on a ship that's sinking while hoping that it floats next time. So the difference between good leaders and great leaders will actually pause before they reach for the duct tape to patch things up. Okay, they pause, they zoom out, they look at the root, and then they say, we've got a problem here, but where did it really start? And what system, what conversation, what training, what shift needs to happen so that this stops from happening again? They solve it at the source because they know if you're always the firefighter, something's wrong with your wiring. Let me remind you very gently, and in the friendliest tone that I can muster, you are not a firefighter. You are the CEO. You are the leader of your business. You were not meant to be your business's emergency hotline. You were meant to be its architect. Now, I can already hear someone asking, but Lisa, what about the problems that are happening right now? Who fixes those? Shouldn't the leader be the one to put out the fire? Fair question. Well, let me flip that back to you. If there is a fire in your city, does the mayor go to the fire with a bucket of water and then they put out the fire themselves? No, the mayor doesn't do that. The mayor has a fire department because their job isn't to put out the fire. Their job is to make sure that the city is prepared before a fire happens and that systems are in place to respond effectively without the direct involvement of the mayor. This concept should be the same in your business because yes, things will go wrong and problems will show up. That's the reality of life. Fires will happen. But if you want to really lead like a visionary CEO that you are meant to be, you need to do two things. Number one, you build a fire department, and number two, you be the mayor. Those are the two things that you need to do. So let's unpack this. First, you build a fire department. That's your team, your SOPs, your standard operating procedures, your automations, your go-to the workflows that are embedded into your business operation. The business needs to be able to respond to immediate problems without you always having to jump in. That's your fire department. Build it. That's the number one thing that you need to do. Number two is to be the mayor. Okay? Because while the team handles the flames, you can then take a moment to ask, why did this fire happen in the first place? And what do I need to put in place so that it doesn't happen again? Okay? That's the mayor's job. Because reacting to problems doesn't make you a bad leader, but repeating the same problems without changing the root cause, that will make you tired, that will make you burned out, and stuck in a cycle that will never give you the freedom you built your business for in the first place. So here's the Easy Breezy Boss Life homework that I would like to leave for you this week. Pick one problem, any problem in your business that keeps resurfacing. Okay, maybe it's a bottleneck, maybe a communication issue, maybe a tech issue, or maybe a missed sales opportunity. Yeah. Ask yourself what is the actual cause behind that problem and what system or solution can be built so that you never have to fix that problem again. Remember that the goal is not to never have problems at all, because that's impossible. The goal instead is to be a leader who built a business that knows how to handle those problems and grows because of having solved such problem. And if this episode lit a little fire of awareness, the good kind, share it with a friend who also has a business, who's still playing firefighter instead of being the mayor. Go ahead and share this video. I hope it helps. And as always, I hope to see you next time in the Easy Breezy Boss Life podcast. If you want to learn more about how to delegate like a boss, you can watch this next video. See you there.